Hi.
Hi, I'm Bjorn Bolstad from Geothermal America.
Hi, Greg Bolstad.
We make geothermal heating systems, and if you fill out this quick survey here and put your business information, we can actually enter you for a free heating assessment, and you can win this beautiful necklace.
Oh, wow, that's diamond. That's nice. What's geothermal?
It's heating that comes from the earth, and we lay most a slinky of tubes underneath the earth, and it will keep your apartments or whatever buildings you build at a temperature of 55 degrees at all times. And you can just heat or cool it from there.
Is it expensive to put in there?
It can be a little bit more in the initial investment, but within probably about 5 years or so, it'll actually pay itself off in reduced costs of heating and cooling.
Well, what kind of savings can I expect from geothermal?
You will save 70% on heating and cooling every year.
Wow, that's something that I think I'm interested in. Is this your card right here?
Yep.
Okay, well, thanks. And feel free to contact me. I put my information there on the card, and I hope I win.
I'll definitely give you a call.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, now that the trade show's over, I need to qualify some of my leads and make sure I got the best one. That one's not ready to build right now. Not ready to build. Not a qualified buyer. No, not qualified. And not ready to build. Oh, this one looks good. Gregory, he is the owner of Green Tree Apartments Development Center. It looks like he is going to be building some apartments soon. He's qualified, a big business, and he needs cheap heating and cooling, so it sounds perfect. I need to call him to find some specifications for his new property, and so I can give him an accurate quote for the geothermal heating. So it looks like right now his main supplier is Echo Air. They spend a lot of money on advertising, so they're a better known brand than we are, but they cost more to run and take up a lot more space. So I think we got a real chance with this one.
Hi, Bjorn. Good to see you again.
Hi, good to see you too.
Welcome to my office.
Thanks. It's very nice. So I saw from the trade show thing that you left, sorry you didn't actually win that, but we did find that your company looked very interesting to us. We saw that you, it looks like you are the owner of Green Tree Development Center. You make apartments?
Yep. Green Tree Development Center, and actually our newest project is right over here, and we're gonna make a 100-unit apartment dwelling, and it's going to be nestled in the trees over there.
Okay.
And wondering what you can help us out with here with like heating and cooling. You mentioned something that you could save us some money.
Okay, so you said that you're making a 100-unit?
Yeah, 100-unit apartment dwelling.
Okay, how much does that normally cost to heat and cool with just normal heating and cooling?
Oh, regular typical bill would be $5,000 a month.
$5,000 a month? Well, what would you say if we could make that bill go down to $1,500 a month?
Wow, I'd like to see that.
Well, with geothermal heating, since it uses the underground temperature, which is almost always around 55 degrees, it never really changes because it's so deep underground that the sun and snow don't actually change the temperature very much.
Oh.
We take that and pump it straight into the apartment building, so it's always 55 degrees within probably 5 degrees Fahrenheit. And then if you want it to be 60 degrees, you can just heat it up 5 degrees, which is still using some heating costs. That's where the 15 comes in.
Oh, yeah.
But you're only heating it like 5 degrees as opposed to if it was, say, 0 degrees out and you had to heat it all the way up to 60, 70 degrees. That's actually, now you have to heat it 70 degrees as opposed to just the 5.
Right. So how much does something like this cost, kind of ballpark figure, and what would be my projected savings if we went with this unit?
Well, it costs a little bit more to actually install because we have to dig out the entire ground, but it would probably be about 200,000 for an apartment this big.
So $200,000 to install, like, so right at the beginning.
Yep, 200,000. And
And what would my cost savings be then? And because that's typically, that's a lot more to install the traditional. I think the traditional cost. I don't know, for a unit like that, is it maybe 150,000 or something?
yeah, it is a little bit more. But the thing is that with our geothermal, you're actually saving $42,000 a year.
Wow, it sounds like I didn't win the necklace, but it sounds like I won something much better.
Exactly. And with a $42,000 a year savings, that would be within under 5 years, you would save over the 200,000 that it actually costs to put in.
Yeah.
So you're basically getting it for free if you think that you're gonna keep this apartment over 5 years, which you probably are because
Right,
it's in a
right.
new apartment building.
What about competitors and things? What about like Carrier or?
Well, they have the same kind of thing where if it's, say, negative 10 degrees out, they need to heat their building up to 70 degrees. That's an 80-degree difference
Oh,
that they
yeah,
need to
yeah.
heat. Whereas if your building was just 55 degrees all the time, it's actually going to cost more to heat the building from negative 10 to 80
Right,
than it
right.
would from just like 55 to 80 or
I've just heard their
Whatever.
name more like in advertisements and things, so I was just.
yeah, they're a much bigger brand, but our service is much more affordable in the long run.
Well, what about service? I mean, what kind of service can you give me that like another competitor like Carrier?
Well, with Carrier, you're actually having physical units that can go bad, just a bunch of electrical issues, a lot of stuff can go wrong. But with geothermal, it's actually just basically tubing underground. It has very minimal electrical work, and if anything does go wrong, we can have it fixed within the day. We have many technicians that can come out here very quickly.
Oh, less moving parts. I like that.
But since almost everything is seriously just bringing the air from underground up into your building, there's not a whole lot that can go wrong with it.
Right. And your service department can come out within, like, you're on call 24 hours a day to, if something should go wrong?
Yep. 7 days a week you can call, and we close at 9, but we'll have someone out by 6 a.m. the next morning if it is after 9.
Okay, well, that sounds great. Can you do, like, some sort of an assessment for the 100-unit dwelling that I'm making and write up kind of a business proposal for me to
Yeah.
kind of narrow some things down
Definitely.
and get some numbers?
Because actually the terrain does affect how much geothermal costs because it is underground. So I will have one of my technicians come and do some tests, and then we can get you a better estimate or quote than just the 200.
Well, that sounds awesome. I'm glad you came. That sounds like a win-win to me.
Awesome.
Thanks, Bjorn.
You're welcome.
Hello?
Hey, it's Bjorn from Geothermal America.
Hi.
I'm wondering if Friday is a good day to send a technician over to assess the land and give you an accurate quote.
Friday at 10 is open for me.
That sounds perfect. He'll be there. And thanks again for choosing Geothermal America. I think this will benefit you not only economically, but it'll also bring in tenants that want to live in an environmentally friendly living space.
Yeah, I never thought of that. That's really big right now. Thanks a lot, Bjorn.
Yep, you're
Why,
welcome.
why didn't I find you sooner?
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.